I'm the collective. We have come to say that there is much for this human race to learn. You, this human race, are preoccupied with matters of politics instead of matters of yourselves, of how to sustain yourselves. This is the time to come together and work as one for sustaining this human race. There is much that is around you physically and within this planet that you occupy. There is much for you to understand, but your preoccupation with trivial matters that you are put before to keep your mind from accepting the fact that there is more to your existence than what you realize. You have come far, but not far enough. We have said that there are portals to our dimension, and your race have come close in finding them. Some have found them but do not understand what they have found. There are planets within this solar system that are on a different frequency, not visible to your technology. You would not understand this. Even if you did find them, you could not occupy them because you do not allow your technology to advance that far. You are more concerned about waging war than waging peace and unity, so you can collectively work together to achieve this advancement of occupying other planets and going into other dimensions. The collective wishes to help you. First of all, you must be willing to help yourself, and this is not the case. This is not what you wish to do. You wish to sit back and wait for the others to do what you should be doing. You say to yourself, oh, I need not do this because someone else will do it and I will follow once it is done. Well, the problem with this is no one is doing it. No one wishes to be first to do it. Therefore, what now? You have nothing to follow because nothing is being accomplished. I, the collective, say to you, this human race, that there is much to be explored. There are portals to other planets. There are portals to the moon. The moon, as we have said, is hollow and it sustains life and it will sustain your life. But you are not ready physically or mentally to comprehend what is waiting there before you. You are as infants waiting to crawl as far as space advancement is concerned. You do not wish to crawl. You wish to occupy your mind with emptiness, with nonsense, as you say, with the occupying of your mind of what you call entertainment, what you call sports, what you call political programming. You wish to occupy your mind with these trivialities. They are there for no means but to keep your mind off of what is and what will be. These items I spoke of are mere deterrents. There will be a time when you outgrow these deterrents, but the time is not now. But when you do, you will see what I, the collective, have spoke of. It will be there before you. It will be there for your comprehension, for your mind to absorb the intellect that it has to offer. There is much within your grasp, but however simplistic we make it for you to grasp it, your minds are not ready for it, because you are so distracted by the elements within your race that keep your mind occupied and allow you to not focus on what is to come if you only put the energy forward that is needed to make the advancements both intellectually and physically. It is there waiting for you to find it, waiting for you to become advanced enough to see this opportunity before you. It is as a mist, a deep fog has covered your eyes with the deterrents that have been placed, that you have come to occupy your mind with nonsensical information, with nonsensical entertainment. We, the collective, wish to understand why you choose to allow your brains to be filled with nothingness. Nothingness is what your mind is receiving. Therefore, it cannot advance. And this is what the powers that control your race wish to have accomplished. They wish to have you empty-minded, so you are not informed, so you are unintelligent and cannot dispute what they are putting before you as what you would deem as facts. Look at the information that is being fed to you. Look at the intake of information that is being absorbed. You, this human race, are yet full of fallacies. You are not ready to understand because you do not want to understand. You have been programmed with fear, programmed with disbelief, programmed to become afraid of anything that is not what you would call or what you are being told is normal. Well, we, the collective, ask you to redefine your definition as a human race of normal. What would you define as an individual as being normal with the intellect that you wish to acquire? And we, the collective, we are willing to give you this intelligence if you only choose this intelligence instead of the mindless entertainment that is being absorbed. We, the collective, walk among you, and there are several of us that try to deter this mindless information from being absorbed. But you, as a race, there are only what you would say is a handful of you that are ready for the intelligence, the intellect that collective has to offer. And they must control their speech. They must control what they have to say, and to whom they say it to, for they must watch their language. They cannot be perceived as being too intelligent, for these are average human beings, but they wish to achieve a higher level of being, a higher level of intellect beyond what your world's educational institutions have to offer. For this information, again, is trivial compared to what the collective has to offer to you. We, the collective, wish to give you this information, but it pains us in a matter of the fact that we cannot give you this information as a whole, as a species, as a race, because there are too many of you that would want to refute it, would write it off as too weird or too impossible, impractical. Well, how would you know until it has been tried? You as a race, this human race, are too willing to accept what you are told. Open your minds. Put aside of what it is that you are told by others. For why are they telling you that you are not worthy of this information? Because they wish to control you? Is this the possibility? They do not wish to have you as smart as they are, or as intelligent as they are? For why would this be? I will tell you, for they fear those with higher intellect, equal to or greater than what they have. Those that control this human race now only control this human race only because they do not fill their heads with nonsense, with nothingness, as you, as a whole race, are doing. You hear in your media or in your speeches that there is a 1% that controls the 99% of this planet. Well, think of why the 1% does. And think of what the 1% educates themselves with. What do they know that you do not know? And what do they know that they do not want you to know? This is why they are where they are, controlling you. I, the collective, say that you have this opportunity as they do, and we are willing to give it to you. But first, you must show that you are willing to stop filling your head with the nonsense, with the distractions that your television has to offer, that your radio has to offer, and listen to those of wisdom. You will know who has the wisdom. It will be your choice. And yes, you have the choice to choose the form of wisdom that you listen to. For there are many of us of the collective that walk among you that are willing to share this wisdom, but it is up to you individually as a race. Each individual of this human race must choose their own path of wisdom. For if you are told who to listen to or what to listen to, then it is not your choice. You wish to be in charge, in control of your life, of your knowledge. Then take this charge, take this control, and absorb the wisdom of those that you feel have the knowledge that you wish to absorb. I say, the collective awaits you. We will not deny you this information, but we wish to give you this information when you are ready. When you are ready, you will choose from the ones that are around you, that speak the truths, that speaks the knowledge that you wish to absorb. Those of us that walk among you are willing, are ready to give you this information. This information is already out there in forms of what you call books. And those speakers who are across your airwaves, they are there to inform you. They are part of the collective, but you must find them. They will not come to you, for when you seek them, then they know you are ready. For it would be futile for them to seek you, for you will ignore them, you will call them wacky, you will call them nuts, whatever terminology you care to use, but you will not choose to listen to them. So that is why they say you come to them. The planets that I spoke of that vibrate on a different frequency, they are here in this solar system. They are close to being found, but your science has stopped its research, has stopped its advancement, and with this, these planets will remain hidden, for we cannot say how long. It is up to this human race to reach the vibration that is necessary to travel to these planets. To achieve the vibration is the ultimate goal of this human race in order to move onward with your abilities and your intellect. They are so close to you. The opportunity is so close. But as I have said, the collective has said, you must want this information. And who will be the first? Who of you in this human race will be the first to take charge to find this information? For you all are just waiting for someone to take charge. But you just stand there, figuratively speaking, looking at one another, looking at each other like, are you going to do it? Are you going to be the first? And you look back at the other and ask, are you going to be the first? Why are you so afraid of taking charge? Why are you so afraid of taking charge of your life? Taking charge and advancing this human race. You are so afraid of what society is going to say about you. I, the collective, say, what does it matter what society says if you are the one that advances society, makes the change to society? Society will follow your change. They will follow you. So what will you become then, society? You will become the leader. You will be looked upon as the leader of a new society. A change. You created the change. Will this be you that does this? This is what the collective asks. Listen to yourselves. Listen to your thoughts. Go inward. Listen to your mind. Listen to yourself. Go within and speak to what you call your higher self. Your self is the one that has the answer to this question that I pose. Will you be the first to lead this society into change? That is all I have to say. The collective has finished.